Hi guys, welcome back to Lazy, Hungry, and Broke with Sherry. Today we are making, it's called the potato and cheesy ham casserole. So it's an easy one. I prepped most of the stuff last night. I'm just gonna get my stool, because you know me, this bloody back. So, but we're gonna try and stay on the stool. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this here. These are the potatoes. So I got these ready last night and let them soak overnight in water. Washed them off now. So they call for 2 pounds of potatoes. But how would you know what 2 pounds are? Like, seriously. So I bought a 5 pound and I thought, well, you know, I'd try to figure it out, which I really couldn't. So, I don't know how much potatoes these are, but I took 5 potatoes. Oh, I could have counted them. Anyways, I took 5 potatoes and diced them all up. So we're going to put that in the big bowl. Personally, and I thought of this last night while I was dicing the potatoes, what you could have done, or what I could have done, is just got a frozen bag of the diced potato hash browns. And it would have been so much easier. Let them thaw out and then do it. But that's not what the recipe called for. So I'm trying to do it as per recipes. So then we want a can of cream of chicken soup. We'll just get that in there. So, okay, so we'll see how this turns out, which I'm sure will be great, I hope. But I think in the future, to make life a heck of a lot easier, I would probably do the frozen ones. I think it would just be that much easier. And I'm all about making it easier. And then I'd be able to know exactly which one tastes better too, right? So then we want the cheddar cheese soup. I gotta tell you, I had to go to 3 different stores to find this. And I was thinking, I wonder if they don't make it anymore. Could I use Cheese Whiz? I don't know. I don't really eat Cheese Whiz, so I don't know if it tastes like this or not. I use this quite often, warm it up, put some salsa sauce in it, and dip tortillas in it. But anyways, finally found it. They had it, where did I get it? At Food Basics, just in case anybody was wondering. Okay, so those are the cheeses. So now you want to put in, it says half a cup of onion. You can put in however many onions you want. Last night I got all the onions ready, so I don't know, I like lots of onions. I don't know if the rest of the family does. Then you want to take your ham. I got a ham roast, I guess, and diced it all up. So you want to, it calls for 2 cups. I didn't measure this, but I kind of had to match what I had done with the potatoes. So that's why there's quite a bit of that. And then, how much sour cream? I think it said 1/4 of a cup. Half a cup, sorry. Half a cup of sour cream. So, I don't know. That looks good. Sorry about the loud noise. Okay. Now we can mix that up. We'll put some salt and pepper. Do you see that? Oh, here's the salt. We'll take the lid off. We won't put any more because I don't know how much we did without the lid on. I should get up off the stool. We do not want to fall again. And then, oh, this one's already off. And then we want some pepper. Sounds like the battery's getting dead in this. I wonder if you charge these? No idea. Okay, so there we go. Easy peasy. So now we're going to get a spoon and we're going to mix this all up. Can you guys see it being mixed? There we go. Very easy. Now you could add more seasonings if you want to. I wouldn't know what to add, so that's why I'm not putting any more in. But I think that the ratio for potatoes and ham is okay in this. Oh, it does. I think it's going to be great. Okay. Oh, whoops. So, I'm just using a casserole dish. It calls for a 7 by 13 baking dish. I have no idea what that is. So, I lightly greased this casserole dish. No idea what size it is, but I'm sure it will work. So you pour it all in there. Oh, can you guys see this? Let's bring it back over here. There we go. Now, of course, it's gonna take a while to cook because the potatoes haven't been cooked yet. These are just raw potatoes. Okay, so there you go. Finished. So now all we have to do is add our cheese. Now I ran out, I was low on my mixture of the mozzarella and cheddar. So I just shredded some more mozzarella. So you should have, so it calls for 1 cup of shredded cheese. But 1 cup doesn't do much. So I don't know how much is that, but I say lots of cheese. Go big or go home. There we go. And that's that. Doesn't say whether we covered or not. I think every recipe should have to say bake covered or bake uncovered. Like, how do we know? So we're gonna, I don't know. I guess we're gonna bake this uncovered. Oh yeah, I forgot to preset the oven. So you should preheat your oven to 350. So I'll put that in once it's ready. But you bake it at 350 for 45 to 55 minutes, or until you can put your fork in and that the potatoes are soft, right? So I will show you once it comes out. Cross your fingers. It's always a game with me. You never know what it's going to turn out. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Hi guys, I just actually got off with yous. I'm working on that potato and ham casserole, but I'm making it because the kids are coming over tomorrow. So I thought I might as well put you on to show you what I'm doing for the dessert, which we never have dessert, so this is huge that I'm doing it. Okay, so what is this called? Easy apple cake. So you need 2 cans of apple pie filling. Apple filling. Apple pie filling, yeah. Okay, so in my opinion, I don't know for sure, you could use whatever filling you want. Like next time, pretty sure I'm gonna use cherry because I love cherry. But who knows? Who knows? Okay, so let's get the apple into the container or into the pan. I thought about making this just tomorrow and have it ready to go into the oven right before, like when we're starting supper or whatever, and then it'll be nice and warm because I bought some ice cream to serve with it. But I also want to visit with my kids and my grandchild, so I'd rather have it all done and then I can sit and enjoy my family. That's one thing about getting everything pre-cooked or ready, pre-prepped, I guess is the word. Okay, so we've put 2 cans of apple pie filling on the bottom of a 9 by 13 baking dish. Spread it out so it covers the bottom. I could eat just the apples, to be honest with you. Be less calories instead of putting everything else on it, but it's not all about me. Okay, sorry, Gracie. So that's done. So then you want to take, I don't know what you want to take. I gotta look at the instructions again. So then we take the cake mix. So it called for 1 box of super moist yellow cake. And I was only going to 1 store when I decided to make this dessert. And they didn't have yellow. So I got super moist golden. I don't know if that's going to make a difference. I actually don't usually bake cakes, so I have no idea. So we'll spread this out on top of our apple pie filling. And then we'll just even it out a bit. Like so. Okay. And then it says to take, and it gave me no measurements, okay? Or else if it did, I didn't write them down. I'm not 100% sure. But it calls for light brown sugar, and of course I have dark brown sugar. So this is what we're going to use. So it says to sprinkle the light brown sugar on top. I have no idea how much. But ours is dark brown anyway, so we're not following really any rules or anything. Hey, Gracie. I don't know. Does that look like enough? A little bit more. Okay, that's enough, I guess, right? We'll know for next time if we need to put more or less. Who knows? Okay, then, oh, of course, the one time you want to just lift the butter up, it's lighter than usual. So then they want you to put squared butter things on top. Now, usually, my butter is so hard, you can just easily take the squares apart. But this time, for some reason, they are actually, well, I guess because we're right beside the stove. So whatever, we'll just make a mess of it. I always do. So they want you to put some butter on top. How much? We don't know. Oh, screw it. So we'll just put it on here. Just spread it out over top. I guess I don't need a knife. Well, I'll take it out at least this way. Oh, those ones look harder. Nope. Good thing I washed my hands, man. Okay, yeah, so we're just going to spread some butter on top. It'll look better if you're going for presentation. It would look better if it was squared. Doesn't have to be frozen, but, you know, squared and maybe a little harder so it actually spreads nicely. But, yeah, it's all good. In the long run, whether it looks beautiful or looks like mine, doesn't really matter because it's gonna go down your stomach the same way. I don't know. Do you think that's enough better? I really wish there was somebody here that could answer my questions. All right. That should be enough. Hopefully not too much. I don't know. But there you go. So that's all we're gonna do for that. We're gonna put this into the oven for 45 minutes at 350. So right now I have my casserole in there, the ham and potato one. And so I'm just gonna move it over, put this into, set the timer for 45, and I'll get back to you to show you both once they come out of the oven. Thanks for watching. Hi guys. Okay, so I've taken out the casserole. That's the potato and ham. It looks so good. Let's see if it's any good. So I kept this in for 45 minutes. I forgot to check to see if the potatoes were cooked. Let's see. Lots of cheese on top. No, they're not. So, I'm going to put it in for another 30 minutes. And here lies the second problem. Just a minute, let me put this in. I don't think you're supposed to have crunchy potatoes. Okay. So here is the dessert. Right? What I don't get, and I did follow the instructions, I think. What I don't get is the cake powder that's on top. Like, that can't be right. Right? You'd think it would bake or something. So now, I'm wondering, was I supposed to make the cake powder, like follow the instructions on the box, and then put it on? I don't know, but I don't think this is right. Right? Hot. Now, if you look here in the center, some of it might look like a cake. I don't know. Can you guys see that? I don't even know where the camera is on this thing. Whoops, whoops. So, I don't know. I just don't know. Sometimes if it's too easy, maybe it's too good to be true. But what we'll do is put it back in for 30 minutes or so with the potato casserole. Maybe spread it out more or something. I don't know. Maybe this is why I don't bake. All right. We are going to put this back in. So I've already put the casserole in. We'll put this back in for another 30 minutes too. And we'll figure it out from there. All right. Talk to you soon. Okay, guys. So the ham and potato is still in. The potatoes haven't softened enough. So for sure, next time when I do that casserole, I'm going to be using the frozen bagged hash browns. Now, as for the dessert, still cake mix. So I'm not going to be serving this to anybody because I don't know. Like, maybe, like I said, I was supposed to do the box like it was going to be an actual cake. Anyways, so if you guys have any ideas of where I went wrong, I would so appreciate you dropping that in the comments. because I have no idea. But, like, I can't serve this to anybody. I don't think it should be eaten. Anyways, I'll get back on once the casserole's done. But this, total fail. Talk to you soon. Okay, this is it, guys. It's been in like for an hour and a half, and it was only supposed to be 45 to 55 minutes. So we're going to take it out, and we're going to see how those potatoes are. Holy crap, and it's heavy, dude. Okay. Let's take a look. I don't know if I'm hitting ham or potatoes, so we don't know. Nice and juicy, though. Let's see if we can find a potato. Okay, there's a potato. Whoops, lost my potato. Whoops, lost it again. God damn it. Okay, we got a potato. Make a mess of it. So the soup is what's making it so runny. You guys can't see it. There we go. I suck at this camera stuff, but I'll get better. We're turning off the oven because that's it. Done or not, that's it for tonight. Tomorrow I'll have to warm it up for the kids anyways, so I'll do more than warm it up if I have to. Much better, guys. So, I had it on 375. Nope. 350. And it was supposed to be 45 to 50 minutes. Instead, we did 350 for about an hour and a half. So, either put the temperature up, which I may have screwed that up. Maybe it was supposed to be 375. I have no idea. I'd have to look, but I'm pretty sure it said 350. So there you go. I'm just going to try one more bite. Oh my God. This is so good. You know, I've watched cooking shows and they've gone, oh my God, this is so good. But this really is. Okay. You guys have a great day. I'll let you know if the kids like it. Bye now.